Greetings and salutations, my burners, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail, farewell to Penacony. Last time, we utterly failed at our Firefly rolls, and we met up, or not met up. We became Topaz to meet up with the head of the Alfalfa family, along with Jade. What else? The Alfalfa family has decided to make Penacony public, so everyone can buy stocks in Penacony, or maybe immigrate. I'm not really super sure how the heck that's gonna work, because they treat Penacony as a business, which is it is. It's like opening Disney World to the public, but you can still buy Disney stock, or you can move into it, or something like that. And then we went back to our character, the crew, who are sitting at the lounge, or not the lounge, Shoban's bar right now, and we just gotta talk to them. So yeah, Firefly's warps took super long, and I got another 10. Maybe today my luck's gonna change. Let's effing go! It did not change. Can I get the last memory of the past I need? I cannot. Just pure despair, huh? Yeah! Pure happiness. Wow, really? Well, that worked out. They faked me out. They got me. Where is it? And now we have 2 maxed out copies. Nice is nice. Anyways, let's continue on. Oh, there's March.
Guess what? Something weird just happened when I was on my way over here. Someone gave me a strange gift.
Did my air die again?
I unwrapped it and found out it was a button with a message on the back. Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode. This sounds terrifying.
Did you press it?
Of course not. Who would press something like that? By the time I turned around, the person had already vanished. So I handed it over to a nearby hound. I heard there were many similar reports before the Charmony Festival started. I'm really worried about the future of Penacony.
Wow, this is so choppy on stream. I never noticed that. Oh, wait. Oh, it's because the signal is weird. Should I re-upload the VOD then? It looks... Well, it looks at 720p. But it looks like, it's not as choppy. Huh. I don't know how to deal with this. It looks a lot more smooth after that cutscene ended. Where's Himiko? Oh wait, no, Himiko's away. Where's Welt? they're right here. I'm an idiot.
It's rare for all passengers to leave the Express together during a trailblazing expedition. But for Penacony, it seems most appropriate.
What about the Express?
Given the conductor's presence, there's no need to worry about it. However, it's crucial that we soon return to inform Pom Pom about the Nameless.
What happened to you in Enna's dream?
In my dream, the Express stopped at many places, and passengers came and went. However, the 5 of us were always present, and the journey seemed never ending. Perhaps this could be a deep-seated desire inside me, and upon realizing this, I knew it wasn't real.
Oh, that's pretty sad.
No related records exist in the databank, but I have a theory. The hidden dangers of the Order have always been within the Harmony, and this issue existed within the family from the very beginning. However, now that more powers in the universe are aware of this secret, the situation in the cosmos will become more complicated.
Is the Order incident in Penacony a unique case? That was the thing I missed up. That's all for now.
Like I said, we'll go and see. Once we've packed everything, we should head to our next destination.
Again?
This trailblazing expedition has
I'd
been
re-upload this.
thrilling and memorable. Hopefully we've all gained insights about ideals, paranoia, clarity, and dreams from the experiences we've had.
What will happen to Sunday and Robin?
One bird longs for the earth and the other longs for the sky. Even if Robin had to stop her brother with her own hands, she won't give up on him. However, facing punishment from the Harmony is inevitable. He will face a trial. As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them.
When did the Order infiltrate Penacony?
Since the family took up residence in Penacony, the Order has been hiding in plain sight under the guise of the Oak family, using the Stellaron's power to strengthen their hold on the Sweet Dream, which eventually resulted in disaster. That's the claim the family makes. Whether they were truly unaware of all this is a delicate matter.
Did the IPC make a move?
Venturine's efforts finally earned the IPC a seat at the table. As a result, a more senior representative arrived in Penacony and initiated negotiations with the family. As far as the Astral Express is concerned, the IPC will make for an invaluable ally during the negotiations to prevent Penacony returning to its former ways.
What happened to you in Enna's dream?
Well, it was somewhat surprising. In that dream, I returned to my homeworld and reunited with my long-lost friends. And for some reason, Acheron resurfaced in my mind. When I realized that her conclusion was not preserved in memories, I became aware of the bitter truth.
Oh. Because, yeah, Welt would try to keep in touch with Acheron as much as possible because she's a Mei. Just like how he protects Himiko. And probably keeps tabs on Locha. Holy crap, my tea's so hot. That's all for now.
The conclusion of a journey can often be sorrowful. All we can do is to try to make sure it ends on a happy note.
Ready to mix your drink?
What happened to Gallagher?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen him since our last meeting at the lounge. Come to think of it, he always did come and go quietly. We used to discuss everything here. But every time he'd leave, I'd realize that I didn't know him at all. Such is the mystery that is Gallagher. I have a hunch. Perhaps he's already fulfilled his wishes and won't be coming back.
Let's mix the drinks.
Before we start, would you like to talk to your friends? We have plenty of time.
No need. Let's get started.
All right, as you wish.
We already talked to them, right? So
I think I have an idea about what drink to make. Would you like it bitter or sweet? It's up to you. Choose the flavor that suits you best at this moment.
we're saying goodbye, but I want it to be a happy goodbye.
Drowning sweetness. One of the most challenging drinks to make. A slight imbalance in the ingredients can result in an overwhelmingly viscous sweet taste. However, with the right ratios, you get a uniquely sweet drink with a lingering aftertaste. Not a bad choice. Let's start mixing.
Oh, I can get you. So mini wine glass. Less ice. The single cube every time. Give me 2 dream jams and a sweet milk cream. Oh yeah. And origami bird. Drowning sweetness. The spirit of freedom will spread far and wide among the stars, and its legacy will be more timeless than a pastoral song.
Words always fall short. If you want to bring closure to past events at this lounge, there's no better way than mixing a drink. Blend all your memories and emotions together and stir them well. Through the filter of time, what remains in the glass is something to savor. Well, it's done. Here's to the nameless resting in peace, and to my friend Gallagher. The spirit of freedom will spread far and wide among the stars, and its legacy will be more timeless than a pastoral song. We're not accepted by the outside world, so we've gathered here. And one day, our souls will return to the same place. Cheers.
Cheers. Holy god damn, how it's still hot so... Guys, let's make our way to the Radiant Felspar. I'll wrap things up soon. Let's meet at the aft pool in the stern. What have you been up to lately, Miss Himiko? Roger. Catch you later. By the way, what have you been up to lately, Miss Himiko? Hey, I was about to ask the same thing. It's a secret for now. Be patient. You'll find out at the opening ceremony. Hey, I can't wait. Say goodbye to Shoban and prepare to board. The story of Penacony has drawn to a conclusion. Wait, what the? Has drawn to a conclusion. And you can finally spend some of your free time with your friends. The crew members gather at Shoban's establishment and get ready to mix a few drinks in memory of those who lost their lives, while also celebrating the promise of new life. Himiko sends a message informing you that you may board the ship.
Oh, are you leaving? Oh, then take this with you. I've mixed more of this last special drink for you. The past shouldn't be forgotten. So I hope it brings back the flavors of Penacony.
Thank you. I'm sure it'll leave a lasting impression.
If you happen to run into Gallagher, make sure he has a sip too. I know his tastes, and he'll be thrilled.
We will.
Alright, enough with the heavy stuff. You guys have important things to take care of, so let's not dwell on things. Whether it's the Astral Express or Penacony, there's still a long journey ahead. So let's lift our spirits, guys, and embark towards our tomorrows.
Switching to Jade.
Old Odie is a tricky opponent. I didn't expect him to take the risky step of going public at such a critical moment for Penacony.
Indeed. He's definitely bold. It's that kind of boldness that made him the Odie Alfalfa he is today. Still, the outcome is uncertain. Shouting loud doesn't necessarily carry any weight. What about the phone call I asked you to make, Topaz?
Ah, they agreed. But it'll take some time before they arrive.
Just as it should be. The sweet dew should be served after the bitter poison.
Looks like we'll be skipping the exchanging apples step this time around.
Now that we're dealing with a greedy merchant, a simple apple wouldn't make a difference. Well, I guess I included myself in that remark too. Now I'm a bit curious, Topaz. Do you think Penacony is a quality asset?
Yes. Despite its recent calamity, Penacony remains a top-quality asset within the cosmos, with good credit, lucrative potential, and promising prospects.
Well, that's obvious, but what I truly wanted to know is, this project is obviously too bland for your taste, isn't it?
That's true. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Venturine.
But despite that, you trust him. You even entrusted him with a cornerstone. Something as precious as life itself, to finish this gamble.
Are you not in the same boat, Miss Jade? Without us playing along, your Jade Stone wouldn't have made it across the border so easily, allowing you to see all desires that flow through dreams to gain a bargaining chip in negotiations. That's why I'm willing to stake my Topaz Stone to cover for you. It's like one big, elaborate game of chess.
Once that kid sets his mind to something, nothing can stop him. Not even fate. Well, at least he's still alive, and that's the best outcome.
Looks like we've strayed off topic, Miss Jade. Should we discuss our next steps?
No need. I'll go it alone. Meanwhile, you can go greet our honored guest and wait for my message.
Okay.
Is that Robin? Huh. She's also here on the Radiant Feldspar. There's a good child. Do as you're told.
Youch. Gosh darn. What was your dream again? Back then, we were both ambitious, but now we've succumbed to the material world. You still may as a coveted poet, whereas my dream has long since been forgotten. Yeah, I'm gonna re-upload this VOD. they always here? I thought they were in the Grand Theater.
Greetings, Miss Robin. I didn't expect to meet you here.
Miss Jade? Greetings. The opening ceremony for the Charmony Festival has been moved to the Radiant Feldspar, so I'm here making some preparations. How about you? Have you spoken with Mr. Alfalfa?
I'm actually on my way to meet him right now. Do you know him well, Miss Robin?
Unfortunately, I've never met him. I've only heard a few comments from the former head of the Oak family. Mr. Alfalfa is respectable when it comes to business, but in other respects, I can't say the same.
Where do you think the future of the planet of festivities is headed?
I believe the sweet dream will see its rebirth, just like the Radiant Feldspar resumed its voyage. The Harmony needs a new direction. Only by bidding farewell to the past can we actually sail into the future. There are no permanent allies or everlasting enemies. So let's both take what we need from this deal.
Naturally. I'm looking forward to your performance. See you at the festival.
See you later, Miss Jade.
I was kinda curious what's up here. Chest, a bird.
Is that all? Hardly worth the bother.
Another chest?
Not exactly eye-catching.
Oh, roads lead back to OT apparently. Okay, I think that was the chest that was in the cutscene because that was super annoying.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Alfalfa. Let's continue our discussion.
Figured out something already, Miss Jade? But where is Miss Topaz?
Topaz has something else to take care of. You'll be seeing her later. Talks can still continue between the two of us.
Is it just me, miss? Your tone sounds very different now.
I need to set a good example for my junior. It's not a good habit to be too loose-lipped during negotiations, right? Now we can speak frankly and openly. Do you believe what I said, Odie? You're not the only merchant who has seen the changes in the cosmic market over the past 10 Amber Eras.
How old is she?
Interesting. Now that's interesting. Good. It's good to be straightforward. Openness and transparency are my things. So, tell me, what's your next move?
Unfortunately, I'd like to speak the harsh truth before laying out my plan. Let's cut to the chase. First, your plan won't work. Penacony has no way of sidestepping the IPC and going public. Second, you can't stop the IPC from entering Penacony. We've got all the time and connections in the world to find a way in. We'll keep tearing down and rebuilding this place until the Asdana system gets used to the IPC's ways again. Now, I'm repeating your words exactly. If you don't want to be a laughingstock and have everyone gunning for you at the official conference, you'd better drop your little pie-in-the-sky plan.
Oh, interesting. Indeed. You surely have a way with words. Now, I'm curious to know what you have up your sleeve.
Mr. Alfalfa, let's not forget that the IPC controls the biggest interstellar publicity platform. More than half the news networks in the universe take their orders from us. The moment news spreads about Penacony going public, trillions of customers will immediately receive a message like this. The family's protection for Penacony has expired. Any mishaps in the dreamscape could result in permanent brain death. Care to guess how many ways we have to turn alfalfa credits into worthless junk within a measly 24 system hours? With the entire cosmos keeping a close eye on Penacony, I assure you, it won't be too hard.
You really think you can pull that off?
Even from Pier Point, as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash. However, if you agree to give up that half-baked plan to go public, the IPC will assure you that we'll never jeopardize the interests of the family heads under your leadership. After all, we also need allies here in Asdana. The IPC can assist Penacony with financing, starting by acquiring 30% equity shares. With our financial support, stabilizing and rebuilding Penacony will be a piece of cake.
30% equity, you say? Who can guarantee you won't want more in the future?
That's the brilliant part of it all. The answer is simple. No one. There are no guarantees. It all hinges on self-awareness and mutual respect. However, the board of directors will consider the interests of the family heads to some extent. You're a smart merchant, old Odie. Isn't the whole purpose of this elaborate game to showcase your business acumen and seek more benefits for the family? It benefits us if we both take a step back. And if that's not enough for you, I'm pretty sure that another goal of making Penacony go public is to expand the influence of the Planet of Festivities and attract more customers. I understand your concern, and I have a solution for that, too.
Fine. Now I see your sincerity. As the head of the Alfalfa family, I don't think I have any reason to refuse your offer. However, as their chosen one, I still need one final answer.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
When I was a child, I heard the adults recite the tale of the ancient Ember Era, about the ascension of Shipe, the Harmony, and the downfall of Enna, the Order. The Order and the Preservation used to be close in ancient times. So, why does the IPC, as a follower of the Amber Lord, seek collaboration with the family instead of aligning with the Order?
The answer is simpler than you think. It's all about credits. Everyone's favorite thing and the universally recognized currency among the stars. The IPC has the power to perpetually ensure their value. With each new world integrated into the credit system, the IPC adds another building block to its cause. Eventually, all exchanges, capital, and businesses will operate within a unified monetary system. By then, all planetary developments will be recorded in accounts with well-defined values and the ability for exchange and circulation. And the heart of everything will be Klepoth's credit.
And then the IPC will be able to exert influence over everything.
Our intention is to establish enduring preservation, so I'm sure you can understand. This universe doesn't need two types of order.
Well said. Now you've convinced me. All right. Tell me your solution. Let's see if we're thinking the same thing.
Then let's continue our conversation. Please, Topaz, invite Sweet Dew to join us at the table.
Huh.
Thank you for your presence, Miss Himeko. Please allow me to introduce her to you, Mr. Alfalfa. This is Miss Himeko from the Astral Express, one of the future shareholders of Penacony.
I've heard so much about you, Mr. Alfalfa. It's an honor to meet you as representative of the Astral Express.
This stunning lady is the navigator of the Astral Express? It's a pleasure to meet you.
I believe everyone here is familiar with the general contents of the proposal. After this round of financing, the IPC is expected to hold 30% of Penacony's shares. Then, the IPC will transfer 5% of that stake to the Astral Express and recommend Miss Himeko as an independent director to honor the sacrifices and contributions made by the former Nameless to the land of the dreams.
While this decision isn't finalized yet, we are honored that everyone here recognizes the way of the Trailblaze. While the Nameless didn't embark on their journeys for fame or fortune, if this is the wish of both the family and the IPC, I will represent the Astral Express and fulfill my duty as a member of the board of directors. The entire crew has agreed to assist in the reconstruction of Penacony. Beyond that, in our future travels, we are committed to bringing the beautiful dreams of the planet of festivities to more worlds. Of course, all cooperation is based on one premise. The path of harmony in Penacony must not be distorted again, and such a tragedy must never recur.
After the negotiations. I'm gonna blow my nose. So give me a second. Alright, back. That horrible feeling of having, like feeling something in your nose but not being able to get it out. Life is but a drifting dream. Get back to the room. Get back to the hotel room and go over the meeting with Topaz. With a little carrot and a little stick, old Oti has to submit to Jay's conditions. Jade already knew the secrets of Penacony, and the introduction of the Astral Express into negotiations is an extra insurance for the outcome. Now that the major issues have been discussed, Jade and Topaz have their own ideas about how to best enjoy their time aboard the Radiant Felspar.
Old OT is in agreement, so the issue is settled, I presume. What about the remaining family heads?
They will soon realize the situation. When old Odie answered the last question, he represented more than just the Alfalfa family.
When should we schedule the formal negotiations? I'll handle the arrangements.
It's all up to you. I'll step back and let you handle the negotiations and takeover. I won't be involved.
But Miss Jade, this is...
Aventurine initiated this case, and you were his project partner. If that kid hadn't overplayed his hand, I wouldn't have been pushed to the forefront. I came here today to help you sort out the toughest issue. I trust you'll be able to wrap things up quite nicely, little Yelena.
Of course, there won't be any problems. And please, give Diamond my assurance.
Don't worry. Diamond has always trusted us. I'll put in a good word for you, and you'll have your P-45 position back in no time. Radiant Feldspar. What a fantastic ship. Now that my business is done, it's time for me to indulge in my own little hobby.
Ah, you want to open a Bon and Jade exchange branch on this ship too?
Opportunities like this don't come around often. Just look at the guests on this ship. They're surely holding a wealth of valuable treasures. Well, I'll take my leave. A pawn shop can't run without a boss. See you around, Topaz.
I have one more question for you, Miss Jade.
Go ahead.
That dose of bitter poison. I'm curious as to how you found this information.
I didn't find the information. It came to me. It was from a lady concerned with the future of the Harmony. In return, I've agreed to help her with something, but that's for later. We can deal with it after we leave Penacony. You see, that's what investment is all about. The seeds of opportunity are already sown. They only need a little bit of nourishment to take root. And then after, all we need to do is wait patiently. Like right now, for example. It's just about time my final guest boarded the ship.
Switching to Firefly.
Sneaking in was way easier than I thought. The family's security is as lax as ever. So, this is the Radiant Feldspar. So luxurious. A pawn shop that grants wishes. Is there really a place like that on the ship?
Oh no.
I'll find out for myself if the rumors are true or not.
Not suspicious. So this happened before the negotiations then?
Is that him? Huh. Vanished in the blink of an eye. So the Astral Express is here too.
The Charmony Festival has really been postponed.
Inspection complete. Nothing suspicious.
Soldier's Pay. Asked by the location of the Bonajade exchange. Mostly harboring suspicion, but with a sliver of hope, Firefly boards the Radiant Feldspar. She's here to find the rumored Bona exchange, which is said to be a pawn shop that can grant anybody's wishes. In order to survive, the Stellarun Hunter chooses to believe this legend. For now.
By the way, there's one more thing. Mr. Alfalfa and I discussed it. I'll present a gift to the Astral Express on behalf of the family, as a token of gratitude for the Nameless's contributions to Penacony. Please help me with the necessary arrangements.
Right away, Miss Robin.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, greetings, miss. Is there anything I can help you with?
Do you know how to get to the pawn shop?
Pawn shop? Ah, you must be talking about Lady Bonajade's place, right? I heard she offers, special services there. I've marked the pawn shop's location on your device. Please feel free to check it out.
Lady Bonajade. I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Was it from Silverwolf? Come to think of it, she disappeared after mentioning that she was going to meet with the Genius Society.
glad things turned out for her.
Where'd that wind come from? Alright, now where the hell am I? Am I upstairs? That's the last direction I saw. Oh, there I am.
If I win, your chest is mine.
Who said I was betting with you?
I did.
They are still a ball of fire as ever. Sorry, but I've got to find Lady Bonajade first.
Yeah, we have our priorities straight. We gotta get the chest.
It's not the best time to do that.
But the
Sorry, but I've got to find Lady Bonajade first.
But the chest, it's right there.
No, it's not the best time to do that.
No, there's no
Sorry,
surface.
but
Man, that range is huge. That way. Is she just like anyone in?
Welcome to Bonajade Exchange, Radiant Feldspar branch. How should I address you, dear lady?
just call me Samuel.
Samuel. Nice name. So what do you need, Miss Samuel? And what are you willing to give up in return?
I want to keep on living. And for that, I'm willing to give up everything I have.
Everything you have?
That's right. Everything.
Miss Samuel, I think you'd best turn around. It seems you're not quite familiar with the term pawn.
What do you mean?
I mean it literally. I sense your burning desire to live, but unfortunately, you don't have anything of equal value to offer.
Okay. A pawn shop that grants wishes. I see. It's just a marketing gimmick.
Well, that's quite a harsh accusation. I understand you may not fully comprehend what I mean, but don't worry. I'll help you understand. Go and talk to these people. They're all customers of my pawn shop. See for yourself if their wishes have come true. Once you've done that, come back to me. I'll help you understand the true meaning of pawn and make you realize what you're missing.
That Lady Bonajade feels more like a money lender rather than the owner of a pawn shop. Well, I've got nothing better to do anyway. I'll do as she says and see what happens.
What the hell am I doing over there? What the hell's... The Japanese festival's cancellations due to an attack. This has grave effects. What do you think are the odds of the family accepting the acquisition? Hard to say. The family's pride would not allow them to easily bend to the acquisition, even if current circumstances force them into a decision. But in urgent times, something could go wrong if they were riled up. I think the family may not accept the terms. Then it's up to the brows of the strategic investment department. No hurry. We plan ahead before acting.
Which one should I pop? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dan Heng and Void Ranger Jive.
Don't change the words.
No,
It's not the best time to do that. Sorry. I'll catch up with you later.
How are we having such wacky adventures on this ship? The owner of the pawn shop, Lady Bonajade, believes Firefly to know nothing of the cost for wishes to come true. She hopes Firefly can learn with her own eyes and ears what the act of pawning truly means. Up?
Watch yourselves.
Just.
No danger detected. But never let your guard down.
You stupid little girl. Coming back to lose more money, huh?
Enough talk. Let's get started. This will be our final game. I'm betting my entire fortune.
Oh, a big talker, huh? All right, let's see what you've got.
Wait, what? Origami Bird Clash! Origami Bird Clash is a match 3 battling game, where you have to match and clear fruits within a certain number of moves and increase the origami bird's combat power. At the end of the turn, the system will calculate damage based on the combat power difference. If the opponent's HP is reduced to 0, you win! Clear fruits to increase the bird's combat power. Each cycle has a limited number of moves, and the cycle ends upon running out of moves. Oh, that was an accident. How is this possible?
I won? I actually won!
This can't be! You lost to me 10 times in a row. How could I possibly lose to you at such a crucial moment?
It's true! Lady Bonajade has truly blessed me! Ha! Finally, my luck has turned for the better. Great new era for Stacy. The master gambler has arrived.
I feel like we need a little more context for that one. Like, it didn't really explain, like, what she pawned off for that. Okay, we're not following up on it?
I've prepared a gift for you, Dorothy. Check this out.
Whoa! What a beautiful necklace! Is it made of cymophane? It's stunning. How did you know I love jewelry made of cymophane? It has the same purple hue as the necklace my dad gave my mom. I've never told anyone about it. How did you find out, Del?
Will you go out with me?
I will.
Really? I mean, really?
I never said yes before because I thought you had no idea what I liked. But this gift made me realize you were actually paying attention all along. trying to learn everything about me. So yes, I will.
Wonderful! My wish has actually come true! So, shall we go, Dorothy? Let's go outside and enjoy the stunning views of the 12 hours.
Yeah, let's go.
So he never like indicated that he was paying attention at all until that moment, but she didn't tell anyone that. So that would mean that either he talked to her parents, which is, you know, reasonable, or he stalked her, which is much more worse.
Hey, did you see that? The gray-haired one outside.
Don't look around, just focus on your drink. Seriously, they look like a total lunatic.
Yeah, we do that.
Him?
God damn it. Right, only we can see the origami birds. Yeah, looking back on it, we do a lot of crazy shit.
Chirp, chirp. Origami bird. Hey, little birdie.
Come on. Oh, calm down already. Everyone's staring at you.
No, it's not the best time to do that. Sorry. I'll catch up with you later.
Man, we're freaking crazy, huh? It makes sense if you can see what we see.
Yeah, you heard right. I've got him. He's been hiding at the Moment of Soul in Penacony, using a fake identity. And he even posed as a professor at Paperfold Academy. I've made a deal with the family. I'll leave the extradition-related paperwork to you. How'd I find him? Well, let's just say I had some help from an influential figure. Don't ask for the details. 22 years. Yeah. 22 years of chasing this guy all over the cosmos. You know, never thought it'd end up like this. Right here. I'm gonna hang up for now, partner. I need to raise a glass to myself.
Walker hangs up the phone, and a drop of fuel seeped out from his deep, metal-constructed eye sockets. Those were the tears of Antelotron.
All of their wishes actually did come true. But I just don't understand. How did she do it? And what does pawn really mean? I should go back and ask.
Yeah, I haven't really got a clue what the hell pawn could mean in any context. Because it doesn't seem like they lost anything. Okay, so the relationship one, he got artificial information, which shows that he wasn't paying attention. So that relationship will fail instantly once she figures it out. So that's what he lost. The gambling one, she got a false sense of confidence, I think. Because she didn't truly win? I'm not too sure. Or she always had in her... Or she lost her... like, nervousness? And for the Intellitron, he lost... well, he use 22 years of her life for something that couldn't sell very fast, apparently. So he just feels empty after losing something that he spent a good portion of his life on. So what they lost was true fulfillment, is what I'm trying to understand here? Like a very monkey paw situation? No, monkey paw is even worse. Monkey paws get ready your wish in the worst possible way possible.
So you're back, Miss Samuel.
Yeah. I found those people. And it seems their wishes did come true after visiting the Bonajade Exchange. But I'm not sure what you want me to see. They all seem to be living fulfilled lives.
Not so fast. This step was just to show you that the Bonajade Exchange is genuine. That I had the power to grant their wishes. And now, I'll tell you the price they paid. Dell was from a wealthy family. He was head over heels for Dorothy, and wanted to win her heart. So he made a deal with me. He put up his entire fortune in exchange for a gift that would impress Dorothy.
Oh, he's a dumbass, son.
It was a piece of cake for me, thanks to my IPC connections. However, Dell will soon find himself evicted from the dreamscape because he can't afford his room. Whether he can bounce back from poverty, well, that depends on him. Let's just hope that necklace will keep their relationship from crumbling. Then there's Stacy, a lady with a gambling addiction. She wanted some serious luck, but she had nothing to offer. So I took something else instead. I took away all her close relationships.
Ow.
From the moment she stepped out of the Bonajade Exchange, every casino in the cosmos would remember her name. But her parents and siblings would sever ties with her, and it would be impossible for Stacy to make any real friends again. She will accrue a vast wealth due to her good luck, but she'll never be able to use it for the people who truly matter to her.
How the
As
hell?
for Detective Walker, he spent 2 decades chasing down a wanted criminal for some heinous crime. But he never caught the guy. In his desperation, he came to me. He offered his own memory system as collateral. In due time, his memories as a detective will be erased, and he will completely forget his own identity and all the sacrifices he has made.
Jesus Christ.
Interesting, don't you think? I fulfill people's desires and grant them favors, and soon they come back to me with even greater desires. When people see others' desires get fulfilled, they develop their own desires. It seems like an endless cycle, but it does have a goal. In the end, I will get what I desire from this whirlpool. And patience happens to be one of my greatest strengths. So now, do you understand what you must give up, Miss Samuel? Or should I address you as AR-26710, a remnant of Glamoth's Iron Cavalry?
I'm not surprised.
You are much calmer than I expected. Entropy loss syndrome. Truly an unjust misfortune, isn't it? The higher-ups in Glamoth implemented such a failsafe within the genes of their warriors, just to make sure the Republic's most powerful weapons wouldn't fall into the wrong hands. As for the price, those Iron Cavalries weren't exactly seen as regular, independent humans, so there wasn't really a price to be paid. However, you are different. You're now a Stellaron hunter, a living being named Firefly. Naturally, you want to continue your existence, but with the Firmament Front gone, the people who know the secret and can cure the disease are nowhere to be found.
Are you suggesting that the IPC has a remedy?
Well, there might be a silver lining. That that's all I can say for now.
I see. It's no wonder you said I can't provide anything of equal value. Because nothing I own holds any meaning. So, you're going to ask me to personally restrain my partners to ensure my own survival?
Unfortunately, that's not quite the case. Partners. A nice way to put it. Now I'm even more curious about the Stellaron Hunters. Each of you has your own identity and a special bond with each other. It's strong and intimate, and yet it allows for independence. Just as the 10 Stonehearts follow Diamond, you follow your own leader. I wonder what they are like, and if all Stellaron Hunters are like you. Traveling on the path of finality, but struggling against your destiny. Attempting to move in the opposite direction. I really hope that one day, all of you will come and visit my pawn shop. I'll be waiting patiently for that day.
Can I see this as an invitation? From Diamond to the Stellaron Hunters while keeping the IPC in the dark?
Consider it more of a personal offer from myself. It doesn't represent the IPC or the Strategic Investment Department.
The Stellaron Hunters have interacted with the IPC, but not the 10 Stonehearts. Our paths have never crossed. As for your offer, I can pass it along to my partners. But I have a question. You know who I am. And you must know that my partner is keeping an eye on this room. If she wanted to, she could let the entirety of Purepoint know about it within a few mere seconds. What drives you to take such a risk and extend this invitation on behalf of Diamond, even if it could lead to your downfall?
Simply put, you and I are the same. However, unlike you Stellaron Hunters or the Astral Express, we band together merely to obtain what we want. Each of us has our own past and destined ends, and on this journey, we have been invited by Diamond to join him. This journey could be either brief or long, as each of us carries a void in our hearts that can only be filled from the outside. So, Diamond made us a promise to divide the power of the Emanator of Preservation into 10 pieces and give each of us a cornerstone to fill that void. Mortal flesh is fragile, yet my heart is unyielding like the monolith. For without this resolve, the way of preservation would fade into oblivion. So, you understand? This pledge goes beyond a mere oath. It's our collateral in exchange for opportunities, wealth, survival, and a future. And whatever we gain from it will fortify the Stonehearts in return, allowing us to achieve the great cause of the preservation when the war among the eons eventually comes.
I understand.
Take your time, child. You don't need to give me an immediate answer. Like I said, patience is one of my greatest strengths.
If fate turns that page, our paths will cross again. It's a shame, though, that this pawn shop can't give me what I desire. My last attempt in Penacony. Well, it ends with hope.
Lady Bonajade? I've come to deliver the collaterals promised.
Turns out, the meeting to decide the future of Penacony went much smoother than expected, with little debate. Oh, the Charmony Festival's opening ceremony is starting soon. I should head down and take a look. This airship has quite a few treasures. A bountiful harvest.
I wonder if it's all a ploy to try to get to Elio. Because Elio's like #1 priority for the IPC to capture. And captured alive. Unharmed too. 1,000 bells at dawn. Find a seat and wait for the opening of the Charmy Festival. The Charmy Festival is about to begin, and you've pretty much completely cleared out the Radiant Feldspar. What? You said you wanted a sense of participation? Well then, there's still a while before the opening ceremony commences. You may as well take a stroll around, find a seat if you're tired, and hold tight for the opening ceremony. Alright, let's talk to guests. Oh, it's Blue Hill. Am I allowed to talk to them? Or does that continue?
Remember, I can take you out with just one shot whenever I choose.
Oh, that'd be my honor. Don't worry, I hate cheating at the table.
You better.
Ah, look who's here. The great hero of the Astral Express. The most dazzling trailblazer in all of Penacony.
Oh, you're here too. Long time no see, friend.
What are you guys whispering about?
Merely a greeting of platitudes. As long as you and I have an understanding.
Let's set aside those under-the-table dealings for now, partner. Don't want to spoil the festive mood of the Charmony Festival.
I agree. Now let's congratulate Mr. Trailblazer. I hear the family intends to thank the crew at the Charmony Festival. It's a real pity I can't personally be there to witness this.
You sure left in a hurry, Aventurine.
Well, my job was just to give the IPC an opening. Other things aside, I think I did a pretty good job at achieving this. While you were at Dreamflux Reef, we were actually close by. We wouldn't have been able to dig up so much dirty information without the help of a knowledgeable friend. But that emanator didn't pull any punches. My body couldn't hold out too long. Otherwise, this would have been settled in a much cleaner manner.
Honestly, I think Acheron actually did pull her punches. I'd like to thank you for all your help in the battle, cowboy.
No problem. And punishing the wicked and eradicating evil is a top priority. Would have been strange if we sat it out. Making an entrance like that, us Galaxy Rangers are making a comeback. Reckon you'll meet quite a few followers of the hunt on your journey. Do me a favor, pass on my regards, will ya?
What were you guys chatting about?
Forget it. I'm not one to beat around the bush. I've got a score to settle with a high-ranking executive fella named Oswaldo Schneider. And this flamboyant fella here can help me find him.
The feud between the Marketing Development Department and the Strategic Investment Department is well known across the cosmos. But what I didn't expect was the involvement of the Galaxy Rangers in this feud. Looks like things are about to get spicy.
Huh. Interesting. Did we know that before? That the IPC has an internal power struggle with the strategy department and the marketing department, which is odd. know how they would overlap in any way. I guess. No? No, I got them. I hope you guys have fun at the festival.
Thank you. And I also hope you enjoy yourself, great hero of Penacony.
I'll pass. But I do hope you guys have fun. If you don't mind, let's play a few rounds next time.
Okay, there are 5 guests. Hey, it's Ratio. What's going on here? Was that always there?
Ah, yes. I remember you. Your performance at Herta's space station was adequate, I suppose. No wonder that gambler likes you so much.
Can I please get your autograph, Dr. Ratio?
Don't try to emulate that gambler's penchant for attempting to be overly clever. I'll let it go this time, but this won't happen again.
Okay.
Very well. The Charmony Festival is about to commence soon. Take advantage of this unique opportunity. A blend of work and play is essential for superior knowledge absorption.
How do you rate Aventurine?
The executives of the IPC and the Guild say that we are strategic partners. Yet, from my perspective, I am invariably the teacher, and he, along with you and every other individual, is the student. From this perspective, Aventurine isn't what you'd call an ideal student. Yet, he's also not utterly obtuse. Alas, the void within him can never be filled by talent and knowledge. Let's hope he doesn't turn into a philosophical zombie.
I thought you were going to make me get my act together.
Saying such a thing merely indicates that you have not truly grasped the essence of learning. The principle of balancing work and relaxation is scientifically grounded, with the relevant proof process detailed on page 21 of the 31,467th issue of the academic journal Star Caesar. Acquiring knowledge aims to enhance living. Don't invert priorities like those dolts at the Guild.
That's fair. You work hard, you play hard. Or, you know, work mildly and play mildly. Everything in moderation. I hope you have fun at the festival.
Then you'll excuse me.
Wait, is that Dell and Dorothy? Nope, that's different people.
A pleasure to meet you.
Can't believe he gave us an entire fortune for a necklace. What a dumbass. There's a puzzle in there. I guess it gets unlocked after we're done the story mission. Hey, it's Topaz. And Noombi.
Well, if it isn't my old friend. It hasn't been long, and yet here we are again. How are you?
Is he mewing? Life is as wonderful as ever.
That's what I thought. I heard you guys pulled off a big stunt, cutting down the Oak family in one fell swoop. Such a pity I couldn't be there, or else I would have lent a helping hand. Look how bustling this ship is. Not bad. Someday when I'm less tied up, I plan to host a grand party on my eco-ship, and you'll all be on the guest list.
Ooh. I want to ask you a question about that transform.
Transform? What are you saying? Oh, I understand now. You're referring to Aventurine's cornerstone, right? Sorry. Compared to him, my ability is not as visual. Guess there is no harm telling you. The abilities of the 10 Stonehearts' cornerstones are all different. Some can even read your thoughts, grasp your desires. So, be careful. Now that I think about it, it was good that Branya got there when she did in Bellabog. If she came any later, we probably wouldn't have ended up as friends.
Huh. Does she have the ability of mind control? Because I would explain all the pets. God, it's been pissing me off the whole time.
Hey there, lively guy. Welcome to the Bona Jade Exchange. What should I call you?
My name is Sunday.
Not a bad name. Just lacking in virtue. So, Mr. Sunday, what do you wish for? And what are you willing to sacrifice for it?
Revive Akavelli!
Oh, this is your wish.
Lady Bonejade doesn't even blink. You're guessing she doesn't have any sense of humor.
Sounds simple enough. Very pragmatic. Then, let's discuss the cost.
No way. Is this the endgame already?
I wouldn't be too worried. To fulfill this wish, the thing I need is simple. The tail of an animal.
What animal?
Well, it's a two-legged animal with black fur, a round head, and long ears. It's omnivorous and is prone to mood swings. Most importantly, it has mastered the human language and can communicate. Bring its tail to me as collateral, and your dreams will come true.
It seems that Lady Bonejade is not without a sense of humor. You have to admit, her skill in using dark humor is superior to yours. Hopefully there are scissors on the express. Oh, Pom-Pom.
May fate bring us together again, Mr. Trailblazer.
If we can convince Pom-Pom that this will revive Akavelli,
good.
I think it will work. I think he'll be cool with it.
What services do you require?
No, shit! Alright, we're good.
Is that all?
Sounds like there's a bird chirping. Is it calling out to me? I don't see any sign of a bird nearby. I better use this telescope to check. The telescope over here feels a bit redundant. Is there even a need to gaze upon the sky when you are surrounded by it? You understand, so you decide to use the telescope. The scenery through the telescope is vast, so vast that it invokes some delusion in you. Floating among the clouds for too long would physically make one in the clouds, which isn't necessarily a good thing. After admiring it for too long, you start to feel dizzy. Maybe a change of angle? Or just stop looking altogether. You decide to look to the left. After filling with it for a moment, the telescope's lens is aimed at an object and auto zooms. Everything looks so small from this angle. Even the buildings on Penacony's 12 hours look like chess pieces. This view gets your senses all abuzz for some reason. Let's look to the right. God damn it. Look to the right. Wait, what the hell? The The telescopic lens's focal length reaches its maximum after continuously zooming in and out. You squint and look at the ship's empennage, suddenly realizing that it is truly eye-catching, even high up in the sky. It's a pity that it's a plain design. Can you paint it? Can you paint something on it? A crew member might know about this. Whistles coolly. You hear the sounds of wings flapping. Are you calling for me? Do you know me? Stay safe when you're flying. I'll fly over to the rest when I'm tired. I'll fly over to, well, yeah, to rest when I'm tired. Thanks for your concern, tweet. Then if it's nothing else, I'll be off. Tweet, tweet, tweet. You don't have to keep talking to me. I don't know what to say. I should be heading back. Goodbye, tweet! Invisible cities. Argenti! So apparently Argenti doesn't have his voice again. So disappointing. I love talking to Argenti. We meet again, my dear friend. Your journey of the beauty is even more elegant than mine. My most sincere regards to you. Sincere regards to you too, dear friend. Even after achieving such remarkable feats, you remain humble and gentle. Such is the true mark of knightly grace. I have heard of your valiant deed in leading others to vanquish the omen of evil. Though the tale bears a tinge of regret, you have undoubtedly championed beauty and justice. May Idrilia smile upon you. The omen of evil? If an admirer of the beauty gets lost in the pursuit of power, they risk descending into the omen of evil, a form which is neither human nor beast. Although Mr. Sunday did not cross paths with the path of beauty, his actions were no different from the omen of evil. A lamentable soul lost on the path of righteousness. Truly a matter of deep regret. Why were you not there during the final battle? I am ashamed to admit, Anna's dream was too realistic. I couldn't bear to bid farewell to a fallen friend, who had long turned into a beast. I lingered in that illusionary dream for far too long. His voice and smile were too vivid. I didn't pass the trial of beauty this time, spending much time in self-reflection over my own hesitation. Yet I wish for Idrilia to remain my beacon, a banner for me to strengthen my determination for the beauty. I hope you have fun at the festival. Thank you, and may the beauty always be with you. Oh, I'm really sad for Argenti. He's more sad he doesn't have a voice. That man has been through things that we can't even dream of. A little sad we can't find Firefly somehow. Wait, collect? Collect what? Yeah, nothing here. Oh, another collect. Mulus of unknown origin. I gotta read this. I gotta read this. Bookshelf. Where the hell is it? Did I miss it? Ah, there it is. Meal list of unknown origin. Appetizers. Flocky meat jelly. An item that is the product of a collaboration with an IP. Please not misunderstand the intent of this product in other strange ways. Yeah. Arena chips. A glittering star amid the unisecular crowd. This is flavored with So Glad syrup. After considering the recent violence, a salty version of the arena chip has been added as an option. Scorched sand salad. Remember to fill in the indemnity form before ordering. Made of an exotic plant that can only be found in the moment of daybreak, the unique flavor of the salad is commonly believed to be due to the embers that are left after a meme dissipates. Momentary voraciousness. Do not be worried if you see an empty plate. It's guaranteed to stimulate your appetite. Melon braised fish. Only offered on the way to the Blue Hour in limited quantities. Do not consult with Chef Jacob before ordering. Oh, do consult with Chef Jacob before ordering. The ingredients used in this dish are specialties from the moments of scorched sand and dust respectively. That's the most normal thing so far. Main course. Crossing Penacony on foot. The combination platter before you includes specialties from all the 12 hours. Indeed, even a prison meal from the moment of serenity is included in the dish. Okay. Dream bubble. Heart of overflowing evil. Vices can be so tempting that they are able to surpass idle satiety any day. Please enjoy. That doesn't sound great. Paramount bliss. A specialty waffle from the golden hour, paired with specialty pulled noodles from the moment of oasis, and served with a dipping sauce that is made with fried rice sourced from the Sancho. Guaranteed bliss. A dipping sauce that is made with fried rice. That'd be a really thick sauce. Like, you can thicken stuff with rice starch, but... yeah, anyways. Assorted cheese platter. Really normal. In Penacony, even something as mundane as cheese can be quite unusual indeed. The dreamscape has shattered so many shackles that everything in it is capable of fermenting. Desserts. Delicious trash can. Ooh. This dessert is contained within an ingenious vessel. Once you have tasted all the presented cakes, you'll find a blessing or a word of advice at the bottom of this trash can. Example. You might want to eat less. So true. Bitter beyond belief. Only in the dreamscape can one easily collect hundreds of different types of agonizing emotions and weave them into a single dish. After tasting this dish, the feeling of having escaped by the skin of your teeth will naturally cause you to experience a sweetness that is truly extraordinary. DIY sparkling soda gummy. You can choose the soft candy's design and can even shape it yourself. At periodically held contests, the person who creates the most outstanding work will have their name added to the name of this dessert in honor of their achievement. Oh, that's already fun. Beverage. Hopeless masses. An empty glass in a booth by the porthole. Exclusively offered at the golden hour. Even the most distinguished guests can only taste this beverage when they are overlooking the golden hour. Please stand by the porthole and savor the hopelessness of the people mired in such a place. The exquisiteness of this beverage comes from the fact that the drinker isn't stuck in the same situation as the people whom they are observing. Oh my god. Holy moly. You're tasting the despair of the poor. Oh, there's a door down there. Huh. Out of the corner of your eye, you notice something dangling from the ceiling. How the hell?
The festival hasn't started. Let's take a quick break.
Hi, we meet again.
Who's that?
It's really you! I knew I didn't get the wrong person.
You mistook me for someone else? You mistook someone else for me?
It was you. I saw you opening treasure chests, hitting balloons, and playing dreamy slots. I don't think I'm mistaken, right? There's still some time before the Charmony Festival starts. Do you want to chat?
You walk and talk with Firefly, stopping in your tracks when more comes into view.
2 murder cases, a showdown with the IPC's ambassadors, the legacy of the Nameless, and a remnant of the Order who wishes to replace an Eon-created paradise with a dream. You guys even ended up shattering the dream. It's truly been quite a vacation. It's a good thing that you guys managed to overcome all those difficult problems. Congratulations! After the Charmony Festival's opening, will you guys be leaving again?
I'm not sure if we'll be able to depart smoothly.
There will always be somewhere. After all, you guys are on the path of the Trailblaze. Before joining the Stellaron Hunters, Elio told me that this journey will tell me how to live on. That's all he said. As for the rest, it's up to me to find out. So, I'll pay extra attention to any leads that will let me live on. This trip to Penacony is no different.
No wonder you were interested in investigating the watchmaker.
Yes, sadly I was looking in the wrong place. But I did reap some rewards. Do you know Miss Jade from the IPC's Strategic Investment Department? Bonajade Exchange belongs to her. She told me her price, but...
Don't take the deal. Those IPC people may have ulterior motives.
I know. But what she wanted wasn't my answer either. Of course, I want to live on. But... what fate owes me? I want it paid back, not passed on. No one else should be involved because this is a grudge between me and fate. Speaking of which, actually, I feel that I still owe you a formal apology for that matter with the performer of the Iris family. Even the smallest of lies can turn into a betrayal as sharp as a blade. I'm sorry.
No problem. You've already apologized.
It was an emergency, so I never had the chance to formally apologize to you. And admittedly, I was the one to blame. To me, hiding is much easier than being honest. Yet, I still want to try expressing my emotions as any ordinary person would.
It's that girl! Get moving! Arrest that criminal before the Charmony Festival's opening ceremony starts!
I can't believe they've chased me this far. Looks like we have to say our goodbyes. Don't worry about me, just go and enjoy the ceremony. The script hasn't reached its end yet. We will meet again.
I hope she's okay. But if it's only those 2 hounds again, she'll probably be fine. I'll send a message later to check in on her. Let's go attend the Charmony Festival first.
I really wonder what the difference between the non-gold and the gold trials are.
Let's take a seat here. Everything is settled. But there's still some time left. Maybe I should take a walk? let's keep walking.
Did anything open up? Because we talked to everyone. I guess this is just in case thing.
Let's take a seat here. Everything is settled. Forget it. I've done enough walking around already. Let's take a seat and rest for a while.
It's me, Firefly. I got it all handled. Don't worry, I didn't do anything rash. I've hidden myself away. It's a pity I won't be able to see Miss Robin perform.
Looks like I don't have to worry about her. Let's wait for the opening ceremony to start.
Sometime later.
Wow! It's Miss Robin! Hey! Hey, Miss Robin!
Hey, Miss
Hey,
Robin!
over here, Miss Robin! Miss Robin! Miss Robin, look!
Miss Robin!
There it is, Miss Robin! Glory to the family! Glory to the family! I'm your biggest fan, Miss Robin!
Distinguished guests, fellow family members, ladies, gentlemen, and friends from all over the cosmos. It's a pleasure to join you all in celebrating the grandest ceremony of the Amber Era, the Charmony Festival. Firstly, on behalf of the Penacony family's 5 major lineages, and on behalf of myself, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all our guests. As you all may have noticed, this year's Charmony Festival is far from regular. Thanks to the efforts of everyone, this celebration is unprecedented in scale, with factions from across the cosmos in attendance. Not only that, the customary opening ceremony held at the Penacony Grand Theater has now moved to the Radiant Feldspar, the very airship you all stand upon. We invite you to express your warmest applause and deepest appreciation for Oti Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family, for his selfless devotion to the Harmony's cause. What makes this festival so uniquely significant? As is widely known, the Radiant Feldspar had to halt its voyage due to an anomaly in the Sweet Dream, sparking widespread discussion in the 12 Hours. Thanks to the hard work of Penacony's internal and external factions, we've finally gotten the Dreamscape back on track, just in time for the Charmony Festival. And as they say, good things come in pairs. The Charmony Festival not only celebrates this achievement, but also marks the relaunch of the Radiant Feldspar. And finally, the last reason. Does everyone remember the Watchmaker? In truth, the family has poured their efforts into this festival just to commemorate this legendary luminary. The father of Penacony, Mikhail Chard Legwork, one of the legendary Nameless who laid the foundations of Penacony. In the most bewildering times of the planet of festivities, it was he who descended from the sky with his companions, who taught us through trailblazing where freedom lies. It was also they who led the vanguard in the pioneering of the Dreamscape, in exchange for what is now known as the Paradise of Harmony. It can be said that Penacony's splendid success today is deeply rooted in the trailblazing ethos the Watchmaker planted within us. Only by honoring this trailblazing spirit can we fulfill our mission and spread harmony to a broader audience.
Aw, that's so nice of her. She's talking about us.
The Express crew would have disbanded long ago if it weren't for you.
Obviously. Wait, why does that seem so ominous?
And now, the sweet dream is back on track. All thanks to the Trailblaze, of course. If it weren't for everyone on the Astral Express, we wouldn't be able to successfully host this Charmony Festival. Thus, with unanimous consent from the 5 major lineages, Penacony's family, on behalf of all family members throughout the cosmos, offer a token of appreciation to the Nameless.
Oh, I wonder if it's gonna be a big one.
We will transfer ownership of the Radiant Feldspar to the Astral Express. A meager appreciation that we hope you will accept with grace. Let us gift our applause and cheers to these brave and dauntless Nameless.
Nameless! Nameless! Nameless!
And now, I propose a toast. To harmony, to the Trailblaze, to the future of Penacony and the universe, and to the generous Alfalfa family head, Mr. O.T. Alfalfa. Cheers! Cheers!
To make a decision like that. This little bird is no less capable than her brother.
All's well that ends well. Right. But have you forgotten someone, my gray-haired friend? I put a bomb on this ship. You have 10 minutes to find it. Better hurry.
When did this get shoved into my hands? There's still so many bombs. Now's not the time for plot twists. I can't handle this alone. Time to create a group and inform everyone.
One. Reports the situation about the bomb. We've got a problem, friends. There's an imaginary neutron bomb on the ship. What's happening? Keep reporting about the bomb. It's all thanks to the masked fool. Miss Sparkle will explain the situation personally. Tearing yourself in, huh? How dare you show yourself in this group? Time for us to teach you a lesson. Sure. Then come to the internet and try to catch me. Alright, down to business. Is everyone flabbergasted yet? Weren't Miss Sparkle's buttons all confiscated already? Why is the Bob timer still active? Actually, all credit goes to our brave hounds. God damn it. It's too fast! Wait, Boo though. Thanks to her meticulous efforts in gathering the buttons, Miss Sparkle was able to press all of them one by one. Miss Sparkle certainly worked her finger to the bone, pressing through a whopping 100,000 buttons. She spent a whole 48 system hours on it. What the fridge is wrong with you? Do not be crossed, my silver cowboy. This sure is hard work. All the other things you could have done with this level of patience. Your appreciation is received. Of course, it's still down to Miss Sparkle's luck. I don't know why, but there were a total of 16,537 Extreme Dream Chasers who volunteered to help Miss Sparkle. Man, it's really fast. Okay. God damn, Ratio. 16,537 esteemed dream chasers who volunteered to help Mistress Sparkle bear her burden. Girls who like to smile are always the ones with decent luck. Anyway, the bomb Miss Sparkle placed on the cruise ship is hidden among 999 dolls. You bright-eyed people will surely find where the real bomb is hidden. Good luck. How many? Don't panic. We'll deal with this together. Everyone, don't make any commotion to cause unnecessary panic. I will arrange for the family members to prep for evac, but will still have to rely on you all to find and defuse the bomb. The Oak family has always relied on the strength of order to guarantee everyone that death never occurs in dreams. But the blessing of order are now lost. Its consequences may be unimaginably detrimental. I agree. If anyone finds anything, please update the group promptly. The beauty is duty-bound. The IPC will lend their aid too. Don't worry, everyone. Want to bet who will survive this? Okay. Let's go!
All set. Let's start following the plan.
There should be one here.
You finally arrived, oh great gray-haired little one. I'm the constable around these parts, and right now, I'm posing as a bomb.
Great gray-haired little one. So am I great or Lil?
I'm about to explode, and that's all you're concerned about? Alright, now that you've found me, it's my turn to complete my mission. Next, I'll count down from 5, and then explode. 5, 4, 1.
We're 3!
Really that important? I'm not even a real bomb. Was it surprising, shocking, horrifying? No? Really? Fine. That's too bad then. You really ought to learn how to win a girl over.
The constable doll finally falls silent. You open it up, or like tear it apart. Although that sounds cruel, and uncovers true nature. A mere toy equipped with a remote speaker. There's progress with the bomb situation. I've got good news and bad news. Which one would you like first? Bad news? Tell me the bad news. The bad news is I found 131 bombs. The good news is none of them are real bombs. That masked fool really knows how to pull a stunt. Don't worry. Process of elimination is also a problem-solving tactic. The evacuation of the family is underway here. The bloodhounds are hot on the investigative trail. Keep up, everyone.
At least I made some progress. Gotta keep working at it.
I can't believe you found 131 bombs in that short amount of time. God damn, it's on the other side. The Firmer doll is a Sparkle lookalike. According to the book, compilation of Sparkle vocabulary in modern and contemporary times, the term Firmer was first coined in 2005 AE on the Sparkle planet in the Sparkle star system. Its original meaning is fluffy. Nowadays, the inhabitants of the Sparkle planet often use Firmer, specifically to refer to plush dolls. In other words, Firmer dolls translate to fluffy doll. It may sound peculiar, but considering its Sparkle origin, it actually makes a lot of sense. The Firmer doll is staring right at you. Can I dismantle your bomb? The Firmer doll continues to stare right at you. Continues to stare back. The Firmer doll never blink. The Firmer doll's eyes never blink. Honestly, if they did, it would be quite unsettling. Anyway, it's just an ordinary plush toy. Can you really expect it to utter a single word? If you don't speak, your silence equates to consent. It must be pointed out that this doll has no suspicious features at all. It exudes from within an aura befitting of a firmer doll, not that of an imaginary neutron bomb. Which means there is no need to bother anymore. It makes both you and the doll appear rather pitiful. It's best to promptly put an end to this farce.
Dag nab woobaboo, I give up.
What's wrong, Silver Cowboy?
I found 217 talking dolls. And that's after I got help from the hounds and that man with plaster head. Who knows when we find them all if we looked for them ourselves.
That's a shame. Knowing that fool's habits, I'm afraid we're going to have to keep filtering through the wrong answers. Don't fret. The beauty will guide us. Next one. In the dining room.
We meet again. I am Penacony's famed detective. Got yourself into a pickle? I'm more than happy to help. But unfortunately, I'm preoccupied with a couple of unsolved cases. So, you'll have to wait your turn.
I need your help finding a bomb.
It completely slipped my mind. Dr. Boom specializes in explosives. I need your help, mister. You've had quite a few run-ins with Dr. Boom. And with the recent bomb situation, you're bound to find evidence that proves Dr. Boom is the killer. The first case is the Soulglad factory arson case. We found a hammer, a doll, and half a liter of unidentified fluid at the scene of the crime. Our forensics results showed it's a red herring. The second case is the Blue Hour auction robbery. A gang of masked thugs broke in, stole a fragment of the Astral Express, and left behind a large hammer, a doll, and a half-dead red herring at the scene. Those are all the details. The way I see it, there must be a link between these two cases that will be the key to exposing Dr. Boom. I trust in your deduction. Which piece of evidence do you think is the deciding factor?
It's you! You were at both crime scenes!
Correct answer! You're good, gray hair. Your mind is pretty sharp. Seeing as you've put in so much effort, I'll throw you a bone. The bomb's not here. This is only a prank I've craftily set up. Hurry, time's running out. You better find that real bomb quickly.
Sparkle's voice faded, leaving behind the doll's body buzzing with white noise. It seems this pitiful doll was transformed into a megaphone by Sparkle. My friends, I bring saddening news. Tell us about it. This trial of beauty is especially dangerous. I found 145 adorable dolls, but thought they were the fool's bombs. Is this really not a trial of elation or something? No matter what, please be patient, everyone. I have a feeling that as long as our virtuous patience can persuade Idrilia with sincere conviction, then even the most difficult problems will be resolved. Mr. Argenti is right. Everyone, don't let your guard down. Next one, either on the upper level. Is that up below or down here? Found Jess?
Is that all?
An invalid pawn ticket and a trash can. Did not expect Sparkle's theme to be actually playing. Oh wait, no, it's in here, isn't it? I was in the wrong area.
Hello, lovely actor. You can call me the director doll. I often use this name in film credits. If you didn't know, I'm the one who directed the entire farce in Penacony. As the leading man of the show, what did you think? Feel free to share your thoughts. Well, actually, due to the current plot requirements, you're only allowed to say one line. So please try and resist the urge to share your thoughts.
You have way too many storyline transitions.
It's all my fault for being duped by the masked fools. The screenplay was written by someone named Miss Sparkle. She said she graduated from Sparkle University's film directing and screenwriting program, so we instantly hit it off. Who knew that there was no such thing as the film directing and screenwriting program at Sparkle University? In fact, Sparkle University isn't even real! Ah! Sparkle! Since you're done asking questions and I'm done answering, according to the script, I must reveal to you the fact that there's no bomb here at all, thus causing you to want to kick yourself for spending your whole time listening to me prattling on, after which we will part ways. But don't fret, I've also prepared a gift for you. A dream bubble that has the thrilling life and death moments I shared with a beautiful memo keeper. If you haven't seen it yet, you should hurry up and look for Dr. Edward.
The harmless Chatterbox plush doll bows affectionately to you, blowing you a kiss before bounding away, vanishing into the depths of the cabin with joyful leaps. Wait, what? The thing can move? The IPC Special Investigation Team is wrapping up here. We found a total of $329, but no bomb. I thought I'd drop this update with you guys. Even you guys can't do anything about it? Holy forking shirt balls! This is going to be a killer! Don't give up! We're so close to 999! This press crew is also about to be done! Keep up the good work, everyone. I'll be taking over the evac team now. Good luck, everyone. Okay, one at the stern. Wait, what?
No, I meant to say thank you, Tweet.
So you're the origami bird now, then?
Origami bird? Can't you tell? I'm the origami doll, Tweet. Actually, there are 998 more dolls that can pack a punch just like me on the Radiant Feldspar, Tweet. Please call them back to the Golden Sparkle Tree. I will prepare a worthy gift for your troubles, Tweet! As for that imaginary neutron bomb you want, don't interrupt me. I know you never mentioned those 3 words to me before. Well, the bomb isn't here, Tweet. I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere for it.
This particular doll flicks its twin ponytails and vanishes into the sky dreamscape. It's a sight much more thrilling than an origami bird. As for the golden sparkle tree, forget about it. Most likely it's just some random boulder dash that Sparkle made up. Good news! We found the remaining 172 dolls here, but they're also just dolls.
What's going on? That girlie pulling a fast one on us?
Long time to see, everyone. That's why they had that sticker. Miss Sparkle is delighted that everyone is busying themselves over her. And so, she had me deliver a message. I knew it. I knew this matter wouldn't be so simple. You've grown some brain cells, gray hair. Miss Sparkle is pleased. Alright, enough jokes. Miss Sparkle says this message is super important, so listen up. There are actually 1,000 dolls on the Radiant Felspar. Oh, god damn it, so fast now! Alright. Done. Toward everyone's efforts, Miss Sparkle has decided to be magnanimous. She will give the coordinates of the final doll with the bomb to everyone. This time, I've allotted everyone the time I've allotted to everyone far exceeds 10 minutes. But let's all try to hurry up, eh? Something major's going down with your slowpokes. At Robin. I'm sure you don't want everyone to know that the family's protection over Penacony has been very useless, do you? Hurry up and move out! World-saving heroes! Everyone, don't be misdirected by her appalling prank. We'll gather at the coordinates. When we catch her, we'll definitely teach her a lesson she won't soon forget.
Not much time left. I hope I make it.
Still on the poop duck? Faster, faster! Wait, what the hell?
Hello, human. We meet again. I never thought I'd see you here.
What?
I'm currently on this luxury cruise ship enjoying Penacony's consumer-friendly sugar-coated cannonballs. What about you? Are you just seeing the sights?
You remind me of an old acquaintance.
Acquaintance? I'm not even human.
That's why you remind me of them.
Heliobus, originally from the Lafu's Fixtural Garden. I'm passionate about researching Xianzhou's subcultures, but I've slowly come to realize that Xianzhou subcultures also have their limits. I forgot what happened. But anyway, I ended up in Penacony. I wanted to study a subculture that is completely different from the Xianzhou's. And boy, it's really been an eye-opening experience. That is, if I had eyes. I've come to realize the people here don't treat subcultures as actual culture. They call them
Mesmerizing antagonist?
Yes, meme, that's it. They even have forms. I'm good friends with a meme with sharp teeth and claws. It's very interested in the Xianzhou Videodera culture. I gave it a Xianzhou name, and it was delighted. Oh, speaking of which, I should go and look for it. Mimi the monster has an explosive temper, and it's never been very patient. I hope you can find the real sugar-coated cannonball, I mean bomb. Bye-bye.
That was unexpected. Were there other bombs? I pressed the wrong one again. Like, now I feel like I should keep looking around for more Sparkle dolls. Like, there are more!
Welcome to the Radiant Felspar, good sir.
Well, yeehaw! You're pretty polite.
Thank you, mister. But courtesy doesn't hide my hazardous lunacy. If you're unconvinced, let me show you. Go fudge yourself, you muddle fudger! To be frank, I didn't become an outlaw because I'm a fudging bomb. It's because I'm the fudging owner of an ancient, mad, forbidden curse. Care to experience it? I can chant it for you. But Miss Sparkle won't be responsible for any of the consequences.
Let's see what you've got.
Holy fudge, you're more insane than I am. Let me gather my wits. The ritual is ready. Perk up your ears and listen closely to the most ancient, primal fear etched into the very fudging genes of humanity. Whoomska, boomska, little sparkles! Whoomska, boomska, little sparkles!
The striking resemblance to the voice of the legendary Penaconian cartoon character Clocky instantly rings an alarm within you. The profound muscle memory from ancient times prompts you to swing your arms in a wide arc, catapulting the doll into the heavens. If the doll's words were just now are not false, then indeed there won't be an imaginary neutron bomb exploding on the surface of the golden hour. No need to worry. Is there another one? Wait, that means I found... Unless they don't count the Heliobus and the other one. Cause wouldn't we be at like 1,002 then? I mean, I'm just like super suspicious that there's more. I'm not hearing any more beeps, but I'm gonna check down here just in case. Huh. Well then. I heard a beep, but I think it might be where Firefly is.
Is that Firefly?
28 minutes, 46 seconds. 28 minutes, 45 seconds.
You're here!
Sparkle, eat my bat!
Don't come close! This bomb is very dangerous. And I'm the real Firefly.
Oh, I meant the doll.
Since you're here, I'll just keep it short. Just over half an hour ago, I received a message from an unknown sender and rushed here as soon as I could.
27 minutes, 52 seconds. 27 minutes, 51 seconds.
The Sweet Dream has lost the protection of the Order. If it were to blow up here, the consequences would be unfathomable. I've scrutinized it for a long time, but the bomb's design is incredibly unique, as if it's been locked by some mysterious path force. Apart from its creator, I fear no one knows how to deactivate it.
Mommy, I don't want to die. Oh.
Actually, there might be another way. Do you still remember? The script said that I will experience death 3 times in the Land of Dreams. I think this moment heralds the 3rd time.
Like I said earlier, now's not the time for plot twists.
You may already know that I have no way of evoking dreams. I employ a Stellaron Hunter's special method in order to enter dreams instead. This allows me to perform feats that typical dream chasers can't. As long as I can bear the pain of the Memoria pressure, I'll be able to dive into the primal memory zone beyond the dream and extend a lifeline to the Radiant Feldspar. I will take this bomb into the depths of the dreamscape, as deep as possible where there are no living souls around. That way, at least no one will get hurt.
What about you?
Don't worry. I believe that this Firefly armor will be enough to take me to where I need to go before the countdown ends. And maybe even make it back safely. At present, this is our best and most logical course of action. After all, a long story deserves a happy ending. I have some words to share with you, though they were spoken to me by Miss Acheron. She said that the so-called impossible is merely something that is yet to happen. At the moment, there are so many things that seem impossible, but are they really never going to happen? Maybe it's just that the moment to disprove these impossibilities hasn't arrived yet. Whether it be a literal ending, suffering akin to death, or a harrowing deathscape. Before the appointed destination arrives, they are all the same. Yet I can still make myriad choices. I also firmly believe that when that moment arrives for us to make a choice, the answer to our end will already be within our hearts. It is not destiny that shapes us, but we who shape destiny. The Astral Express and the Stellaron Hunters are like light and shadow. We walk on different paths, intertwined, moving forward and growing together. Maybe the end is predestined, but it is not today.
Things are going too well. Let's speed up the countdown.
Human life is short, just like fireflies to a flame. So if you have an answer in your heart, always remember, don't leave with any regrets. We have this right, don't we?
Since you care so much about other people's safety, why don't you go take a closer look?
You see, everything is possible in this land of dreams. We each came here with our own goals and realized them in unimaginable ways. Regardless if the result was a sweet illusion or a bitter reality. It was an answer we longed for, day and night. So, why do people choose to slumber? I think it's as you said. Because in the end, we will wake up from our dreams.
When I arrived, I happened to see a child holding it. He said the flowers were prepared by Aunt Jessie for the watchmaker and the war comrade he'd missed his whole life. Mikhail would place 2 bunches of flowers here year after year. And after he left, it became 3. Your wishes will always be remembered by someone. Now, Penacony, as you hoped, has welcomed the dawn after a long, dark night. The path forward may not be a bed of roses, but at least people are prepared to step forth towards freedom. Tiernan, you can go home now. While the Nameless are also preparing for the next stop of their voyage.
But before leaving, we still have one last thing to do.
I mean, logically, we should be saying goodbye to the old Nameless. But I also want to say goodbye to Acheron and Gallagher. I want to say goodbye to everyone. Say goodbye to you.
It is my honor. I've said many goodbyes. Yet I am glad that this is the first time I speak these words with a smile. But before leaving, I'm sure you all have plenty to say to the Nameless of the past. A fitting end to the tale of the departed. One could not ask for a better farewell. Go on. They're all here.
And there's Gallagher right there. Monument for 3 Nameless. The heroes' names are etched not illegibly across the small steles.
Honestly, when I heard the conductor's request, I was pretty surprised. The Nameless. Those who trailblaze, doing good deeds but never seeking recognition. After all this time, how would we even find those 3 people in such a vast place like Penacony? But it seems, in the land of the dreams, anything is indeed possible.
History may not remember the names of the dead, but the stars will attest to their journeys. The first glimmer of light in the prolonged night often illuminates little, as it is fleeting and the darkness too vast. But because of this, people will remember. As long as something shines in the night sky, then when the first star falls, countless more will follow, streaking across the horizon.
A toast.
Brooklyn Tiernan, Rosalina J. and Estella, we raise a toast to you, trailblazers of the Silver Rail. A toast to history that no longer remains silent. The passionate and courageous pursuit, and a voyage that traverses the stars.
Bid farewell to Gallagher.
That statue. It wasn't here last time.
Looks like this is the last riddle that Mr. Gallagher left for us. In the end, we still failed to figure out his true identity, or if he was even a living person.
What should I say? I mean, this guy is definitely a history fictionologist, all right. I'm suddenly reminded of the time at the theme park when he said he was only 13 years old. Could that have meant something too? Either way, he's an enigmatic character for sure. At least our journey together in Penacony was real enough. And his loyalty and love for this land must have been real too, right?
A toast.
Gallagher, we raise a toast to you, the slumbering hound. To the festival's invitation, to all lies and the singular truth. If we ever meet again, please don't talk in riddles.
Is the Astro Express ready to depart Penacony?
Apologies, Mr. Mika, that we are only now bidding you farewell.
Oh, that's all right. You've all done so much for the Watchmaker, and we are forever indebted. Allow me, as the representative of Dreamflux Reef, to make another toast to all the nameless.
What will the people of Dreamflux Reef do now?
Many will continue to live here. Those accustomed to being awake will mostly have a hard time getting used to a life of darkness with their eyes closed. Though the order has faded, there must be someone to watch over this primal memory zone. Penacony's nights are long, and there are many who are still far from a good night's sleep. As for the sweet dream over there, we're still managing without it, aren't we?
A toast.
Mika and residents of Dreamflux Reef, we raise a toast to you, watchers of the long dream. To your tenacity throughout time, to each sorrowful night, and to the dawn that is finally upon us.
A child's moon gazing spot. A full moon cycle hovers over the dream's reflection. A child slumbering beneath the false moonlight. Disregarding the clash of metal, the harmony's faint light continues to uphold the silver curtain that shades the sleeping child. His dream is long, so long, not even the train's whistle could rouse him from his slumber. Silence reigns supreme in the untouched night with nary a soul. It's as if all conflict has come to a standstill in this reprieve.
In the end, we still came full circle. This trailblazing expedition started from the moment you and a bellboy ran into each other. After going on a journey of many twists and turns, they still ended up where they started. Just like a clock's hands that turn round and round, the start and end of each day will always land on 12 o'clock, the advent of time moving forward. There shouldn't be much left to say. This entire adventure started because of you, and should naturally end with you. And then, a new page will be turned.
A toast.
Mikhail Char Legwork, we raise a toast to you, watchmaker of the land of the dreams, nameless of the Astral Express. To Penacony's past, present, future, and the child's unwavering dream unto death.
With that, our duty as nameless should be complete, right?
The trailblaze can illuminate the way. But ultimately, the future of a world belongs to those who live in it.
I still feel that Mr. Mikhail must have really wanted to witness this day himself.
What's on your mind, March?
Just a strange feeling. I had it a few stops ago, but it's super strong this time.
Why not talk about it? Maybe everyone's thinking the same thing.
I can't help but think that whether it's Mr. Mikhail, Mr. Tiernan, or Madame Rosalina, their lives must have been long, And they must have experienced plenty of stories. They were also young once, stumbling and bumbling around just like us. Getting into scraps are all in the past.
Well, apparently my internet crapped out for 1 second and disconnected the stream. One day our stories will also be part of our past.
Yeah. Maybe that's the precise thing I can't let go of. It'll be easier to understand if I use an analogy. Like when you're reading a book. If one of its characters keeps running into obstacles and experiences an ending full of regrets, we're bound to feel a bit mixed about it, right?
I can understand, but I'd feel mixed too.
Because we've seen every nook and cranny of their lives, we see these people as special. So, even if there are parts of it that aren't really realistic nor logical, we still hope that their story gets a good ending when it comes. But what if they and we aren't really that special? When Mr. McHale sat in this chair, waiting for the Astral Express to arrive every day, what was he thinking? And if, at the end of his life, he could still firmly say he had no regrets, then what is this regret we feel in our hearts right now?
I think each and every one of us is searching for the answer to this very question. The universe is vast, and our lives are but specks. The trailblaze never ends, but against the backdrop of the cosmos, the average person's lifelong journey is merely a short stretch. But it is in this minuscule distance that paths cross and countless worlds connect. The universe may not remember every person who leaves a tie along the silver rail, but we will. As long as we remember, their stories will never end. And what Mr. McHale has left for us is his answer to this very question. It may not be perfect, but it left a smile on this storied, jaded old Nameless's face at the end of his life. And its meaning will be interpreted by those who come after us.
It's not the answer that's important, but what we can learn from others' answers, right?
This is what trailblazing is.
Sure. I'm really sorry for bringing down the vibe. Quick, Don Hung, tell us a dad joke to lighten the mood.
It's never a bad thing to reflect. One day, we'll all have to face our own farewells.
But before that, we still have a long way ahead of us together.
So the most important thing right now is to tell the conductor what we saw in Penacony. Then prepare ourselves for our next trailblazing destination.
I should get back to the Express. Or maybe I could say my final goodbye to Acheron.
Yes. Damn it. I was really hoping it just like fly past obstacles.
Do you still remember when we first arrived in Penacony? Who would have thought our paths would cross in such a way?
Have we ever met before?
Ah. In that case, I must apologize for my rudeness. Do you remember when we first met? I once said you reminded me of an acquaintance. Because of the Self-Annihilator's curse, my memories are stripped away, blurring my past. And after our journey together, what I originally thought were familiar feelings were merely illusions. I believe this was truly our first meeting.
Oh. What if that wasn't an illusion?
What do you mean? It's improbable that you've crossed paths with my past self. What I mean is, there is nothing left to retrace there. Only nihility.
I think I might have seen someone like you.
I see. You've also had a similar experience? Then you should know that this me and your memory of me are not the same person.
But some things will never change.
Long ago, I too was like you, with irreplaceable companions. We also embarked on journeys, making the best choices we could, whenever we could. Unfortunately, we didn't achieve the outcome we wanted. But moments like this make me feel like they never even left. In this universe, there exist countless worlds that are similar yet different, and countless people who are alike yet distinct. I too have wandered alone, encountering acquaintances on strange worlds, seeing their silhouettes overlap with my past. In your opinion, what does this déjà vu mean?
A longing for a certain someone.
Attachment, desire, longing. They may all be right, but they are all incomplete. I believe it's not something external, but something that originates within us. An emotion that traverses time from a certain moment of our past to reach us. Perhaps it's a source of warmth and happiness. Or maybe it brings pain and sorrow. Each time we reminisce on our past, we always seem to notice a tiny but unforgettable instant that we left behind us, along with certain other things that remain constant throughout. That is a summary of our lives, encapsulating everything about us in these moments. Proof of our shared path. Within them, we glimpse our own essence, and thus, we truly exist. Just like everyone in this story, hurtling onwards along the path of destiny with passion and courage for the things that breathe meaning into their lives. Set forth on your voyage without hesitation, Nameless, on the path of the Trailblaze. Even if the ending has been predetermined, that's fine. There are countless things that humans cannot change. But before that, on the road towards the end, there are still many things that we can do. And because of this, the end will thus reveal a completely different meaning. This is the meaning of journey. All those things, beautiful before, are still so now. And I believe it will still bloom at the end of the nihility, until we meet again beneath the sun's rays.
I might have effed up.
There. Chin up, Pom Pom. Don't be sad. Don't cry.
Wow. Your method of consolation is truly unsophisticated.
Still better than just standing there like a scarecrow.
Is March picking on Pom Pom again?
How could you say that? Don't be so mean. And while you're here, why don't you help me comfort Pom Pom? We told Pom Pom all about our adventure, and they suddenly started crying. I've never seen Pom Pom so sad before.
The conductor never cries. Pom Pom is never sad. Pom Pom is just angry. Yeah, angry. No matter where the express stops, you lot always manage to cause chaos. My well thought out timetable completely ignored. If you carry on like this, the express is gonna run out of fuel. That's right. Pom Pom is just angry. It's not because of Misha, Tiernan, Rosalina, and the rest.
It's okay. Oh, Pom Pom, just let it all out. Everyone, could you all take a break in the next car? Don't worry. I'll stay here with Pom Pom.
But...
Let's go, March.
I never expected Pom Pom would be so distraught.
Those three nameless must have meant a lot to Pom Pom.
No one knows exactly when Pom Pom boarded the Express, but one can surmise that their journey has been filled with many hellos and goodbyes. Probably more than we can imagine. The fact that they're crying so hard is probably a good sign. It proves that Pom Pom's emotions haven't become dulled by the grind of time. They still deeply cherish every nameless who has boarded the Express and value every journey shared with them. Leave it to Himiko. When it comes to comforting, there's no one better on the Express.
Pom Pom said we might run out of fuel.
Well, they were a little emotional at the time, but I'm afraid that's not out of the question. Since you joined us, the Express has stayed longer than anticipated at every stop along the way. And to ensure that everyone always makes it back on board, Pom Pom has had no choice but to delay the warp jump schedule.
I see. No wonder I can regularly hear Pom Pom pacing anxiously up and down the corridor.
Turns out Pom Pom's been silently putting in a lot of work for us. Wow.
Different from typical vehicles, the Astral Express converts every trailblaze into the energy it needs to run. Ideally, as long as trailblazing expeditions continue without interruption, the Express will receive a constant flow of energy, much like a perpetual motion machine. But, because of our previous encounters, fuel is being used up much faster than expected. We can probably only pull off 2 more warp jumps at most.
Only 2 more? Isn't that super risky? I don't want to become an ice cube floating around in space again.
At least you'll be an adorable ice cube.
When you put it like that, it doesn't actually sound too bad. But I don't even want to become an adorable ice cube floating around in space again.
Which also means that we must prudently consider our next destination.
Yes, I've already checked the astral charts. The two nearest worlds to us are the oceanic planet of Lushaka and the agate world, Melostanin. As for which one we're headed to, that still requires a vote.
Or perhaps you might consider a suggestion. Everyone, we meet again.
Was she in March's room?
It's you! Why were you just in my room?
Everyone was in her room.
It's a very cute room, Miss March. Just like you.
I knew we were missing someone.
Memo Keeper, let's put aside how you managed to sneak past everyone and board the Express for now. You mentioned a suggestion.
I accidentally overheard how the Express obtains fuel. I just wanted to chat with everyone to see if we could work together. But now, it appears my suggestion could be the very lifeline that saves everyone.
Please speak candidly. Depending on what you say, we could very well ask you to disembark.
Ah, the Permanence's descendant. What a charming little dragon, especially with those mired memories of yours. But I digress. If the Astral Express is in urgent need of a special trailblazing expedition to recharge its engine, have you all considered this? Perhaps your destination could be a world that even the renowned Akivili never reached. Should you be able to lay down a new stretch of silver rail, the Express may never have to worry about energy ever again.
I don't think that's how that works.
Trailblazing to a world that even Akivili has never been to? Is that possible?
Continue, Memo Keeper. This destination of which you speak, what sort of world is it?
A world that many across the universe don't even know exists. A world hidden away from outside observation. Its presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection. A world fettered by 3 paths, its destiny hanging in the balance. The Eternal Land, Amphorius.
I hope I'm not too late, child.
I wasn't expecting it to be you.
Don't you know how many sentry posts the family has built? And how hard it is to get you out of here?
Looks like my time's up.
What do you mean? What time?
Negotiation, interrogation, or death. My fate lies entirely in your hands, Lady Bonajade. The dance is done. Why bother with the compassionate pretense and give someone who's about to die the chance to talk?
Despite your fall from grace, you still look well. I'm very glad to see that you're so full of verve.
Do not insult my pride with half-veiled sarcasm. Have you specially come to see me just to sate your vile vanity?
Oh, of course not. I merely came to fulfill your younger sister's wishes. To offer you a generous trade. That is, if you're willing to accept.
Robin?
To build a true haven where everyone can attain peace. That's the oath between you siblings, isn't it? If I told you there was still a chance to realize this vow. Would you be willing to talk to me then? I recognize the gravity of this question, which is why you don't have to answer me right now. Go now. You are free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds. Sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands. See what this world is truly like.
I will not accept your charity.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, it's waiting. The sweet dream still continues, and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your answer. A word of advice for you before we part ways. A word of warning from someone who's been in your shoes before. Life is too short to miss out on golden opportunities.
And we're done. Next up, the Zanjo Interludes. Oh, and Boohill's a visitor. Cool. Oh, and so is Robin. Cool. Oh, and so is Sparkle. Oh, God. Oh. So is Black Swan. Oh, God. Hey, Argenti! I thought you already was one. Oh, I forgot to read this. Yeah, sure, we can read the old ones. Messages. Cool. This feels so cool, don't you think? Cool. Fireworks, cool. Yeah, you're getting the hang of it, aren't you? So, are you curious why Miss Sparkle is doing all this? Do tell. Explain. Do you remember the Prosphied 3 deaths? What's that got to do with you? Who knows? All I can say is that someone paid a hefty sum to hire Miss Sparkle as the director of Penacony. Seems like it's a friend she made while gaming. The client told Miss Sparkle to make sure the 3 deaths happened in the safest way possible. In return, they shared their script with Miss Sparkle. And what happened next? Well, a smart cookie like you can surely guess, gray hair. However, Miss Sparkle isn't some control freak. She let the actors decide how the story would unfold themselves. Surprise question. Did you press the mutually assured destruction button that Miss Sparkle gave you? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I literally mashed it. Well, congratulations. You're the one who reshaped the 3rd death. She soared up in the sky and set off the most epic fireworks Penacony had ever seen, giving a grand finale to this beautiful dream, and she herself was safe and sound. Happiest ending ever! So congrats, gray hair. After all, you're the one who made the call and actually saved the Firefly Girl. And that means Miss Sparkle will get paid as promised. Oh, by the way, to celebrate the successful grand finale, Miss Sparkle has decided to share another secret with you, gray hair. More juicy gossip? Tell me more. Alright, I'm all ears. You know what? Actually, Dr. Primitive is a huge fan of bananas. Go on. Did she get assassinated by Dr. Primitive? Is everyone there? I have something important to announce. I confess. Alright, I'll spell it. It is I who borrowed away Dan Hand's neck massager. So it was you. By the way, borrowing when you let someone is when you let someone know. If you don't, it's called stealing. It's just a massager. If Bear Draco wants one, we can order one. I checked the prices as well. Let's leave the bill for Bear Draco. Do business. The thing I wanted to tell everyone is that the Astral Express will soon be one of the shareholders of the Penacony conglomerate. The family and the IPC will begin formal negotiations soon regarding the Dreamscape restructure plan, restructuring plan, and commercial projects for the future. After this round of investments, the IPC will hold 30% of Penacony shares, and the Strategic Investment Department managed to secure a significant boon for us. When the financing is done, the IPC will transfer 5% of the stock to the Astro Express to express their sincerity in developing a long-term partnership with the Nameless. Well, I thought I didn't know much about, though I don't know much about shares or options. That sounds pretty great. I'm more curious about how future dividends will be calculated. Are we going to be rich? So does that mean we're going to get financial independence and early retirement soon? Oh my. Have you been living in poverty the entire time, Bear Draco? You must have had it rough. As the ceaselessly trailblazing Nameless, we got another responsibility to shoulder regarding this assignment. As shareholders of the Penacony conglomerate, we bear the duty of being brand ambassadors and ensure that the plan of festivities will no longer depart from the proper path of harmony. Penacony, your boy boss is here! Time to make everyone submit. Wait, no. It's time for everyone to remember our name! Oh, it seems like Bear Draco is full of energy. Hey, what are you doing? Let him be, March. I can tell his determination from the words he typed. We can't stop him. Checking out. Himika sent you a message informing you that the crew has become a minority shareholder of the Penacony conglomerate. Well, you have no idea what that exactly means. You decide to head to the hotel to assert your newfound status. Oh boy. Alright. And it's time to call it a day there. Let's see what the achievements were, though. It's a Wonderful Life, Crafted Drowning Sweetness. Going my way, encounter the Astro Express unexpectedly, as Firefly ran to the Astro Express crew in the Radiant Fieldspar. Ship of Fools. Add new footnotes to our destiny. Successfully resolve the bomb threat and watch grand fireworks. And tell me, oh muse. Decide upon the next stop of Penacony. To Ampharius, the eternal land. Are you going for a walk, Mikhail? I have walked the path I should have walked. When the dust settles, return to a child's moon-gazing spot. And visible cities. Use the telescope on the Radiant Feldspar. Oh, it's so late. I'm gonna be exhausted for work tomorrow. So, but until then, thank you everyone who joined me today, and